Are you flying back to the Philippines anytime soon? Let me share to you the latest updates regarding the reassignments of the international airport terminals in the Philippines. Watch this video and find out, especially if you are flying with the Philippine Airlines and AirAsia. Hi everyone and welcome to Jamey Iris TALK TV. Today I'll bring to you the updates regarding the reassignment of the airport terminals here in the Philippines this coming December 2022 for two major airlines. One is the Philippine Airlines and the other one is AirAsia. But before that, let me just say welcome to all our subscribers and to everyone who for the first time have joined us in this video. I simply want to say welcome and thank you for joining us. And I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and at the same time the subscribe button so that every time I have a new video about travel, current events, and other inspiring videos, you'll get updated. Now, as I was reading through my comment boxes, I know a lot of you are asking, Jamey, what are the changes that will occur this coming December about the terminals? Please tell us again about it. So let me recap again regarding the changes about the terminal assignment for the Philippine Airlines, and then I'll give you also an additional update regarding whoever will be flying with Air Asia. So recently, there was an announcement by the MIAA or the Manila International Airport Authority. They announced on Saturday the terminal reassignments of two major local airlines in a bid to decongest the Ninoy Aquino International Airport terminal. So initially, like a week or so, I just told you about the Philippine Airlines, but recently, over the weekend, now another airline had been added to the list that will have a reassignment for their terminals in NAIA. Now, according to NAIA General Manager Cesar Chong, he said that there will be a major undertaking that will actually address the passenger congestion in NAIA terminals 2 and 4. The move is also timely as NAIA expects a surge in passenger volume in the coming weeks. Chong said, and that's true everyone, simply because December is upcoming and a lot of you are flying back to the Philippines, Kabayan, Balikbayan, and of course foreign nationals. Now, let us take a look at the first major airline changes, and that is the Philippine Airlines. Now, according to the Philippine Airlines, the changes in the past Manila NAIA terminals, according to their website, so US, Guam, and Doha flights will use NAIA Terminal 1 from December 1st. Starting December 1, 2022, Philippine Airlines flights to and from the United States, Guam, and Doha, Qatar will depart from and arrive at Terminal 1 of Manila's Ninoy Aquino International Airport or NAIA. Now, the transfer of US, Guam, and Doha flights to Terminal 1 is in line with the operational requirements in preparation for the busy holiday season. Please check the flight terminal assigned to your flight before proceeding to the airport to ensure a hassle-free departure and arrival. Shuttle buses between Terminals 1 and 2 will be available for passengers with connecting flights in the other terminals. Now, what are the flights that will be departing and arriving in Manila International Airport Terminal 1 or NAIA T1? Departures and arrival will be from Bali, Dammam, Dubai, Doha, Riyadh. So that means one from Southeast Asia and all the four flights of PAL to and from the Middle East. That also includes the two flights to Canada. So the Canadian flights are from Toronto and Vancouver. to and from. And same thing with Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Honolulu, and Guam. So all US flights will be arriving and departing from NAIA Terminal 1. Now for Terminal 2 of Manila International Airport, or also known as NAIA Terminal 2, departures and arrivals are the following: all PAL domestic flights. And then for the international flights, that will include Bangkok, Brisbane, Busan, Fukuoka, Tokyo, Haneda, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, Hong Kong, Jakarta, Osaka Kansai, Kuala Lumpur, Macau, Melbourne, Tokyo Narita, Phnom Penh, Port Moresby, Singapore, Sydney, Taipei, and Wuhan. Additional announcement from the Philippine Airlines, Manila International Airport Terminal 2 on or before November 30, 2022. Now, all PAL international flights except flights to Toronto, Vancouver, Dubai, Riyadh, and Dammam, and all PAL domestic flights will be at Terminal 2. So, in addition to that, a summary, starting December 1, 2022, Philippine airline flights to and from the United States, Canada, the Middle East, and Bali, Denpasar, will transfer to NAIA Terminal 1 from NAIA Terminal 2. However, PAL flights to other international and domestic destinations will remain in NAIA Terminal 2. As per GMA Online News, NAIA General Manager Cesar Chong also mentioned that in view of the transfer, about 7,000 passengers daily will be moving to Terminal 1, where at this point in time, Terminal 1, the average passenger volume is still at 13,000 per day. Now, NAIA Terminal 1 is currently operating at 30% capacity of its pre-pandemic level. An additional 7,000 passenger added to its daily passenger volume is still manageable as per Chong. So they meant that it will not be overcrowded in NAIA Terminal 1 because the number of people who are actually departing and arriving is just equivalent to 30% of its original capacity or volume during the pre-pandemic time. So although they moved the 7,000 passengers from, or the reassignment of the terminal, so they say it will be assured that the congestion will not be as much if there was no reassignment. Now, the NIA chief also said that the check-in procedures employed in Terminal 2 will be retained and implemented in NAIA Terminal 1. To Kabayans and Balikbayans and foreign nationals, if you are bound travelers to the U.S., now, you are still advised to give ample time for the TSA or the Transportation Security Administration mandated secondary checks and other security inspection as requirement for all US-bound flights. You know the traffic in the Philippines, so please allot ample time to go to the airport to give way for your mandated US secondary checks. Now, in addition to this, according to GMA Online News, for the Philippine Airlines passengers arriving in NAIA Terminal 1 who have connecting flights in NAIA Terminal 2 for your domestic flights, the airline will provide a shuttle or shuttle services for you. While on the other hand, how about for those who are not flying with the Philippine Airlines? Don't you worry, because others with connecting international or domestic flights in NAIA Terminal 3 and NAIA Terminal 4, you may now take the complimentary MIA shuttle services to bring you to the said terminals. And it's available 24/7. Meanwhile, there's another airline. So it's not only the Philippine Airlines that had reassignments for their flights, but also AirAsia. Meanwhile, AirAsia flights to and from Cebu and Caticlan will also be transferred from NAIA Terminal 4 to NAIA Terminal 3, beginning December 16, 2022. At this point in time, there's no mention of adjustment of flights for the international AirAsia flights. Only the Cebu and Caticlan flights will be transferred from NAIA Terminal 4 to NAIA Terminal 3. Now, the transfer will actually shift 40% of AirAsia's daily passengers volume from Terminal 4, thereby improving the situation at the terminal's pre-departure area where congestion is usually observed. So those are the updates that we have for AirAsia. And for other airlines, at this point in time, we have not received any other updates. Now, Chong also urged both airlines, PAL and AirAsia, to strictly abide by their slot schedule to avoid consequential delays if their first flight for the day fails to leave on time. This is really where the problem will arise. So I urge you to always be mindful of your on-time performance, the MIA chief told the two airlines. And he further called on the airlines to ensure maximum deployment of their ground personnel and guarantee the good working condition of their aircraft and ground equipment. And I definitely agree with him, simply because the volume of people who will be arriving in the Philippines and departing to another country will definitely be more than what we had this past few months. So definitely an additional ground personnel will definitely help guarantee good working conditions of their processes on ground, and at the same time looking forward that their aircraft and ground equipment will also be in good working conditions. So with that, everyone, that's the update that we have for you. So please take note. What are the terminal changes for your flight? So again, for the changes, you can definitely check your flight status prior going to the airport just to ensure that the terminal had been changed. So with that, everyone, if you find this video helpful and informative, please click like, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll get updated every time I have a new video for you regarding travel, current events, and other inspiring videos. With that, my name is Jamey Iris, simply saying, may God bless you and thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in my next video. To all of you who will be flying to the Philippines, have a pleasant and blessed flight. See you, everyone.